Got a literature review to write and still trying to figure out how to structure it? This video is for you. In this video, I will outline the 5 main parts of a well-structured literature review. The 5 main parts of a literature review are an introduction, a thematic analysis, a discussion of the gaps in the literature, a discussion of how your research will fill these gaps, as well as a conclusion. Now, your introduction covers the main thematic areas that you will discuss in the literature, and that is the literature that pertains to your particular research. In your introduction, you also discuss the structure of your literature review. Then in your thematic analysis, you discuss the main themes that arise in the literature that is specific to your research focus. Now, you have to ensure that the literature you select to discuss in your thematic analysis is well aligned with your research topic and the keywords in your research questions. Let's say there might be instances in which you're unable to find literature that is particular to your topic. Then you will have to make the analysis to say how this particular literature might relate to your topic. So do not leave the discussion in your thematic analysis very general. You always have to tie it back to the particular topic that you're discussing. Now, not being able to find specific literature on your topic goes in the gaps in the literature section. So it is not a bad thing that you're not always able to find literature that is specific to your topic, because that helps you to identify a gap in the literature. And by this, I mean, what are some of the shortcomings? What are some of the areas that also need to be explored in the literature based on your particular topic? Now, a strong literature review must have a gap in the literature section in which you say, these are the current debates in the literature, and these are the particular areas that are underexplored, this particular literature that pertains to my topic. And then after you've identified 2 or 3 gaps in the literature, you must pick at least one of these gaps to show how your research will fill the gap. So you have to say specifically, by doing this research, I will add to the debates pertaining to this particular area. Hence, my research will fill this gap. And then lastly, your conclusion. So your conclusion will then summarize everything that you've discussed in your literature review. And there you have it. You have now figured out how to structure your literature review.